This is the JustGo Show, where I talk about fitness, nutrition, habit change, and mindset. Let's get started. This is episode 9 of the JustGo Show. I'm glad you're here. Today, gonna talk about expectations, setting expectations. How do you go about this? What do you do? Short-term, long-term, all these different things. Starting out with short-term versus long-term expectations for specifically a fitness program. A lot of times people, they have events coming up. So if you have something like a wedding, if you have something like you're gonna do a run, you're gonna do, if you're a fitness model doing a magazine shoot, for instance, short term, this is gonna be much different in terms of your fitness planning, your programming, than a long term, more so maintenance program that's gonna be for like the rest of your life. Now, to give you an example of this, a short term program, you look at those cover models, the actors who are in movies who are really trying to get ripped, for instance. This is the short term. They may be prepping for a couple of months. Now, what would that training even look like? If you've seen the movie 300, or the movie after that, 300 Rise of an Empire, I just read an article recently on their training. Pretty interesting. What they did for their training, 4 hours of training per day. It's 2 hours of exercise roughly they did, 2 hours of more so training, like fight training. And then on top of that, you had 4 hours total exercise. They were sleeping plenty, getting massages. And then after those massages as well, looking at not only those things, diet as well. So their diet was changed completely. So strict diet plan because it was a short-term thing. But what happened? They got crazy results. They got obviously ripped. If you ever seen those movies, oh my God, those guys are insanely ripped. However, that was a short-term result. Their training was dictated towards that short-term. Is this maintainable long-term to the level they were at? Probably not, but that's okay because what you're gonna do is look at short-term versus long-term expectations. So what you can look at is gonna be your lifestyle. What is your lifestyle like right now? Do you have kids? Do you not have kids? Do you have a very stressful job? Are you working multiple jobs? How much time do you have throughout the week to exercise? These types of things are really gonna dictate what your expectations should be. So if you have all these obligations going on, you have way too many things, you have all these things going on, you may have to lower your expectations in terms of what you're trying to get to a little bit more. So maybe you're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna get 20 pounds lost in X amount of time, and that'd be too much. So your expectations will be different than someone else who has more time available, less obligations, maybe they even have a personal trainer, they have maybe a personal chef. These things are gonna be much different. So what are some things you can expect from an exercise program? What kind of results can you expect? Now, these are gonna be dictated by a lot of different things. Like I said, if your nutrition's changed, if you're exercising a lot, if you're exercising a little, this is gonna be much different. What's typical, 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss, if you're looking at losing weight, for instance, 1 to 2 pounds a week, that's definitely manageable. I've had clients who've been able to lose that with a moderate amount of exercise, so maybe 3 to 4 hours per week. Looking at some nutrition changes, nothing crazy, 1 to 2 pounds a week of weight loss is definitely possible. However, if you want to lose more than that, that may take a little bit more. In terms of strength training, if you can gain, let's just say you want to get stronger. If you're a beginner, you're going to gain strength a lot more than you would if you already have trained for years and years and years. But think about this for a second. People want to, if they want to get stronger, maybe bench press or squat or whatever it is, even getting 5 pounds a month, a whole year, that's 60 pounds. That's probably more progress than a lot of you people are seeing, and that is tremendous. So, looking at expectations, it doesn't have to be crazy. If you're consistent and consistently moving forward every single time, you're gonna get results. Expectations are gonna be aligned according to what your lifestyle is currently like and how much time you can actually spend exercising, what you can devote to nutrition. If you're gonna have a workout partner or you're gonna have a personal trainer, someone help you, then your expectations, you may have a little bit more because you have more accountability. Those are the things we're looking at today with expectations, setting expectations. Remember, you don't have to set them too high. It's going to be dictated on your lifestyle. That's the main takeaway from this entire video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe. Also, did you check out the past videos? There's some good ones out there. You should take a look. Until then, I will see you later.